Good evening, everybody. It is New Year's Eve. It is Wednesday evening. It is just absolutely beautiful. You couldn't ask for better weather to be out and about or be in on a New Year's Eve in Houston. We're in the 50s now. We'll dip into the 40s as we head toward midnight tonight. Light jacket, light sweater, great weather for fireworks, and there are fireworks shows all across Southeast Texas this evening, and then tomorrow is just lovely. So we really rolled the dice just right this year to start 2026. Quiet outside right now here in the Galleria area. Cool New Year's Eve. Nice start to 2026. Tomorrow's beautiful. Tomorrow begins a warm up. We'll be in the 70s tomorrow, and then it's back to the 80s on Friday before a little bit more comfortable weather comes in for the weekend. Another front coming in. I'll show you what that means. So this morning we did hit 32 at Bush Continental Airport. That was our morning low. By Friday afternoon, it's at least 82. I'll show you a model run here that just updated that now has us at 84 Friday afternoon. So we are really going to have weather whiplash temperature-wise over the next couple of days here as we begin 2026. Now, this is what we woke up to on New Year's Eve this morning. Huntsville freezing 32, Conroe 28, Tomball 29, Sugar Land woke up to 29. Light freeze for most inland areas. Now, Hobby Airport was above freezing. You get close to the belt and the 610 loop and downtown, that's the urban heat island right there. So that's where temps were above freezing. But from that down the Gulf Freeway to Galveston, we stayed above freezing. Outside of that, Pearland 30, Angleton 27, Wharton at 31 in the morning. Current temps now in the 50s. After topping out in the 60s, we've dropped into the 50s here pretty quickly. Clear skies, light winds, we're getting radiational cooling. Pearland right now is 57. Angleton's down to 50. Wharton's 56. Tomball's 53. Conroe, you're 58. Galveston is a comfortably cool 56 out there right now. So just lovely to start the evening. Light jacket, light sweater should keep you comfortable most of the evening. Temperatures, as cool as they are about 10 degrees warmer across the board than we were yesterday at this time. That's the Med Center, just looking lovely on a quiet evening out there. Going to be perfect for fireworks here over the next couple of hours. Hourly planner, so 50 by 9 o'clock. I've got 47, or the models have 47 by 11 o'clock. I'm going to keep us at about 47 for midnight, 45 by 1 a.m. So we do dip down towards sunrise in the low 40s, and then we're going to begin that warm up. We'll have more of a southerly breeze even before sunrise, and that'll begin to warm us up tomorrow. It'll be a cool start and then a warm afternoon. As far as the specifics, in just a few hours, we go into midnight tonight. We'll call it 47 degrees, comfortably chilly. Clear skies, light winds, no rain, no clouds. Happy New Year, everybody. All right, flight delays, let's check it out. Across Texas, quiet as a mouse. Do you travel, or have you ever traveled on New Year's Eve or on Christmas Eve? Actually, if you can do it, sometimes it's the best day to travel. The airports are less busy on the actual holiday. Looking across the nation, maybe everybody's taking that advice, because even though we have some bad weather out in California, not showing any airport delays for LA or San Fran. Vegas is getting rain right now in the desert, so is Phoenix, but no airport delays there. And even though it's snowing up in Chicago and a little bit of snow heading toward Newark, New Jersey, they're not showing any significant delays there. So things quiet airline wise this evening. This is live radar. That is snow pulling out of Chicago. Indiana, Ohio getting snow showers. A lot of lake effect snow coming off Lake Erie, Lake Ontario. Snow pushing into Pennsylvania. They get some snow in New York tonight. Maybe a few flakes right around midnight if you're watching the New York weather this evening on TV, watching it live there for the New Year's Eve party. Watch for some snow showers. And then travel trouble out west. Again, the airports aren't showing it, but that is a mess out west. And that is going into tomorrow, going to continue as a storm system sits off the Pacific coast. So California gets a heavy round of rain tonight and tomorrow. They've got a flood slide and flash flooding risk here. If you are traveling tomorrow, could be delays. San Fran, could be some delays in LA. And I've circled Colorado because snow will be moving into the Rockies of Colorado going into Thursday afternoon, and it may intensify going into Friday. Friday, Denver, we could see some airport delays there. If you got a flight going through Denver, coming to Houston, it could be delayed in Denver. just because of that impulse of snow and that little storm system brewing there Friday in the central portions of the Rocky Mountain states. High temp today did go to 67. I mean, we almost hit 70 today, above the normal of 63, nowhere close to the record of 84 set on this day back in 2021. Record low 18 back in the cold winter of 1983. And there's that morning low of 32. So look at this, more than a 30-degree temperature swing today. You'll get those big temperature swings from morning cold to evening mildness on these clear, dry, sunny winter days. That's when you'll see a temperature swing like that. On the humid days, it doesn't swing quite so much. I am keeping track of Cedar. It's down to 4. It was at 18 yesterday, down to 4. So Cedar is low. Grass none, weed none. Mold spore count is low. It's about as good as it gets out there right now as far as the allergy picture. But keep an eye on Cedar. I will be tracking Cedar moving forward because before you know it, the cedar pollen is going to be coming in from central and north Texas, and man, it can get bad around here. That is the specific pollen that gets me. So everybody else who's allergic to cedar, we're in on this together. Here is tomorrow's weather map. First weather map of 2026. Surface high over Mississippi. We get a clockwise flow, so we'll get a little southerly breeze. That will warm us into the mid-70s tomorrow afternoon. After a chilly start, we'll get into the 70s. And then watch the warm front. So what this is going to do is this warm front comes across the state. It is going to pull in a southwest flow. That'll be warm air coming out of Mexico, and it's downsloping off the Rockies. So we'll get a compression heating as well. Compression heating, southwest flow. And that opens the door to very warm weather across the state of Texas. Anytime you get a downsloping wind off the Rockies coming out of Mexico down into West Texas and South Texas, that's when you can expect your warmest weather, whether it's summer or winter. And watch what the effect is on temperatures. Tomorrow 70s, but by Friday it's 80s and low 90s. Again, that's warm air, dry air. It descends off the higher elevation of the Rockies in Mexico and then down into the valley of South Texas. That compresses that dry air. When you compress a gas, it heats up. So that's one of the reasons why we'll be so warm. 90 Cotulla, 90 Zapata, 89 Harlingen, Victoria 87, San Antonio and Austin both 87 here on Friday, the first Friday in 2026. Houston will make 85, so says this model. This is one of the warmer model runs, but it's possible we're going to get close to what the model is suggesting. As far as the January temperature outlook, starting off warmer than normal for sure, at least according to all the models we're looking at right now. So here's New Year's Day, 46, chilly in the morning. It'll be another day with a big temperature swing, warming up to 75. Tomorrow afternoon, beautiful start to 2026. The extended forecast, Friday 82, with some of the models saying 85. We'll see. Bottom line, very warm Friday afternoon. And then we'll get this little front coming in. It'll be a dry frontal passage. I'm not expecting any significant weather with it. We'll get a wind shift to the northwest, and that will bring in much more comfortable weather for the first weekend of 2026. So a brief warm up and then just very nice weather Saturday and Sunday, lows in the 50s, highs in the 70s, low humidity. Don't forget, we've got the Texans here on Sunday. I believe it's a noon start, so morning tailgating. Weather will be delightfully comfortable with sunshine and dry conditions on Sunday for the tailgaters. Monday 74, Tuesday 76, a little cooler on Wednesday as we go through the first week of 2026. Be safe, have fun if you're going out tonight. Have a beautiful evening and Happy New Year, everybody.